takes the profound privilege to extend a very warm welcome to one and all. In the inauguration of National Level Faculty Development Program on Hardware Security of Internet of Things, sponsored by AICT Training and Learning Academy ATAL and hosted by the Department of ECE, NIT-Rourkela. Thanks for being with us today. I request all our distinct dignitaries, Honorable Director Professor K. Umamaheswar Rao Sir, Dean Civic, Professor Santanu Parhia Sir, Professor Program Principal Coordinator, Chair IEEE Subsection and HOD in charge, Professor Kamalkant Mahapatra Sir, Program Co-Coordinator, Professor Aiskan Swai Sir, Professor DP Acharya Sir, Professor UC Pati Sir, to kindly join us on the dais. Please, sir. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause. Now I request all the volunteers to welcome them with the flower bouquets as a token of love and respect. Deepam Jyoti Param Brahma, Deepam Jyoti Janardana, Deepam Haratu Me Papam, Deepam Jyoti Namastuti. The light emerging from the lamp removes darkness, ignorance, and evil. The light of a lamp is believed to bring prosperity as knowledge and wisdom is the greatest form of wealth. To make this event blessed with knowledge and wisdom, I request all our dignitaries to light the lamp and inaugurate the function. Please, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. This course is sponsored by AICT Training and Learning Academy, ATAL. This is a platform to conduct online-offline FDP on various thrust and emerging areas for the faculties, research scholars, and PG students throughout the country. ATAL is in line with NEP 2020, which anticipate the empowerment of higher education for teachers with a series of capacity building training and workshops. The objective of ATAL is to import quality containing professional development programs for faculty so that faculty have sound domain knowledge and associated skill to the subject and its application with industry content. Now I would like to invite Professor Kamalkant Mahapatra Sir, Principal Coordinator, to deliver the welcome note and also highlight the objective of organizing this FDP. Sir has been the backbone of VLSI and Embedded System Design Group in ECE department. He has made immense contribution in the field of VLSI design, hardware security and IoT. He has further inspired students to carry out innovative state-of-art research in the allied areas. Please, sir.
Thank you, Lopamudra. Good morning, everybody. Respected Rao sir, my colleagues on the dais, and our honorable guest, Professor Paria Densre. He is one who is outside our department. Dear participants who are across the country, both online as well as offline, faculty colleagues, staff members of the department, students, research scholars, and members of the press, media, and electronic media. Well, as Lopamudra has already pointed out, ATAL stands for AICT Training and Learning Academy. That's how ATAL goes in. And when ATAL is offering in line with NEP 2020, where the teachers have to be empowered with more and more amount of knowledge. And with that thought, when AICT has started the course and when institutes of higher learning like NITs are taking it up, so they are supposed to take up more challenging courses rather than the routine stuffs. So here we have taken up one of the most challenging courses, which is purely state of the art and has a huge demand in the market. There's two parts into it. The first one is Internet of Things, and the second one is hardware security. And that is why aptly it has been named Hardware Security for Internet of Things. So today is a day when we are looking at Internet of Things just not for fun or any interest or anything fancy, but it's by demand. So everybody looks for that and people has asked for it, and that is how Internet of Things is there. In almost all the fields, very critical, and maybe sometimes looks that not so critical, but yes, it will be critical in future. See, if you look at this, whether it has application domain in agriculture, then people would say interesting. Healthcare, they would call it critical. Vehicular, they would say that it's fine and can be undone with. And then they will say that industry won't like to go down for a few minutes. So that's how IoT is coming up. But then the country's philosophy, the way we are looking at it, smart city and similar kind of things. So Internet of Things are there. Now the question is Internet of Things, a lot of deliberation have been done, a lot of courses are being done, but the two serious challenges into it are energy harvesting. Another one is this security. So in this particular course, where we have got 14 sessions across 11 days, 6 days online, which has been completed. But today is the formal inauguration when the offline classes are going to start. We have 14 lecture sessions, and then beyond that, there are hands-on lab sessions. So what we expect here that the teachers would be trained at the end of the day in the security area. Now, why security is becoming important? Because you know that whenever we are talking about Internet of Things, yes, the systems and particularly embedded systems nowadays are gaining importance, and virtually every system is embedded now. They are having some kind of processor into it, and therefore now the chip design is coming into picture. For a long time, we have been only talking about PPA. I mean, in VLSI design, we talked about power, we talked about performance, the speed, we talked about area. For a long time, people didn't bother, but the fourth paradigm is now breaking our head, and that's security. And security is more important whenever the IoT is coming into picture, because millions and billions of edge nodes are entering and exiting at the same time while Internet of Things are in place. Therefore, now the question is that how do you build in security? There is one approach which we call is software. So because when the edge nodes are entering and exiting, how about the authentication? But the best approach would be hardware. And if you look at hardware, then the issues that would be looked in is that because that's the root of trust, silicon is the root of trust, and whatever new materials would come in, that would be the root of trust. So therefore, this course has a serious challenge, and we found difficulty, particularly getting experts across the country, because not many people conduct research in this area. There are groups, but not many as you compare to the other research areas. But however, we are luckily having a lot of people in our department, and so also we tried to get people from across the country. We got people from IIT Indore, IIT Kanpur, IIT Kharagpur, and one of the pioneers in Internet of Things is Professor Sudeep Misra. He would be here in the next few days on 7th. We are trying to manage with the course, and hopefully in this 2 weeks of deliberation, a lot of good things would happen. And we hope if we can impact that education, that yes, security is required for Internet of Things, and if we can inspire at least 35 people are over here, our participants across the country, if at least 50% of them take it up, then we will feel that we have been successful. And I am sure that people are enjoying. And when you took a test last Saturday on the 26th of November, and then we found that people have performed well. So, of course, there is a range. So people have scored from 60% to 90% and even more. So we were happy that yes, people are accepting our thoughts and the thoughts being expressed by experts from different parts of the country. Hopefully this would be useful, and have a nice time at Rourkela, and see you. Any difficulty, please get back to me or Professor Askan. And two of my colleagues who have been also distinguished speakers are over here. Professor Acharya, who deliberated a lot on network connectivity and internet protocols associated with IoT and the similar security features, and Professor Umesh Pati, who deliberated on sensors, actuators, is also here. And today, Professor Ashok Turu could deliver his lecture on blockchain technology and relevance of security coming into IoT. He would come up with interesting examples. We have tried to keep a balance between outside and inside, and hopefully whatever doubts with the hands-on sessions also, you please take care that you are learning something. And if you learn, then we'll be extremely happy, and our mission would be successful. NIT Rourkela has always tried its best to spread knowledge across the country, and please come up with your feedback so that we can take it off later on. If any further improvement or any further new courses are required, we will come up. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring address and encouraging words. Now I would like to invite our distinct speaker of this course, Professor UC Pati sir, Professor in the Department of ECE, NIT Rourkela. Sir has conducted pioneer research in the field of image processing, video processing, computer vision, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, industrial automation, and instrumentation systems. I request him to share some of his experience with us. Please, sir.
Respected Director, sir, Dean Srik, Professor Santanu Poria, Acting Head and Coordinator of the course, Professor K.K. Mahapatra, Professor D.P. Acharya, and co-coordinator of the course, Professor Aiskan Swai. Colleagues, students, and dear participants, good morning to all of you. In fact, as Professor Mahapatra told, Internet of Things, anytime, anywhere, anything. And this is a connected network of physical devices. Whether we like it or not, or whether you know or not, it has trespassed our life in a big way. And it is going to do so in near future. A rough statistics goes that at the present instance, there are at the approximately 25 billion interconnected devices. And the number is going to be triple by 2025. So it's a big way it is coming. It has to come. And keeping this rapid growth in mind, this course, FDP on hardware security for Internet of Things, is a timely and appropriate course. And it will be a best training for students, scholars, professionals, and faculties in IoT design and its security. As far as the course content is concerned, if you will have a glance over that, it has covered almost all domains of IoT. And in addition to that, it has also catered to various applications in healthcare, agriculture, smart city, industrial. So almost all domains it has covered. And it is also by very experienced, excellent, and world-renowned speakers. Besides that, also it has got another interesting factor as far as this hands-on lab session is concerned. And overall, there is industry interaction also. So in summary, it will be a very good course, and in fact, it is stretched over 2 segments. So from 21 to 26, and now it is 4 to 8. I had the opportunity to deliver a talk in this FDP, in this first segment, that is sensors and actuators for IoT. Because actually sensing and actuating, one at the beginning, other at the end. Without this, IoT is not exist. And interconnected that, we seen that is the communication network. At that time, I have seen the overwhelming response and interest of the participants. And I hope so that the same zeal will be carried forward in this segment also. The weather of Rourkela is good now, and I expect that you will have a fruitful time here, both from professional as well as personal front. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience with us. Now I would like to invite our distinct speaker of the course, Professor D.P. Acharya, sir. Professor in the Department of ECE, also Professor in charge of Center of IoT and Embedded Technology, NIT Rourkela. He is one of the senior most member of VLSI Design Group. Sir is engaged in continuous research in the field of analog and digital VLSI design, embedded system, and IoT. I request him to share some of his valuable knowledge with us. Please, sir.
Honorable Director Sir, respected Dean Srik, Professor Santanu Pariya, respected Professor Mahapatra Sir, the coordinator of the course, Professor Pati, Professor Aiskant, the course coordinator, and faculty colleagues, students, staff, and people from print and electronic media. A warm welcome and a good morning to all of you. I'll tell you briefly one small thing which points towards the relevance of this course. In fact, reverse engineering has been there since long. Reverse engineering in the field of electronics is really a threat to designers, threat to business makers, and today it has been a threat to each individual when it comes through Internet of Things. Internet of Things is touching every individual, every animate and every inanimate species. Be it a chair, be it a table, be it a camera, be it anything in my premises. So it's all connected to internet. That's the power of Internet of Things. And when reverse engineering comes, it takes away the technology, it takes away the data. When it takes away the technology, then the business competitors take over the margin. And there has been, in the past, there has been a lot of legal issues across the globe among different companies only for doing reverse engineering and taking away the engineering information of the design. Second issue is that today, if you glance over the media, you will find a lot of cases of cyber crime, lot of cases of theft of things. People are vulnerable in all forms in terms of their personal information, in terms of professional information, in terms of their belongings in the banks or anywhere. So there, if we are using a very we are using highly this internet, then there is this security issue also there. There are two types of design issues, engineering issues which address this security. One is hardware security, other is software security. Software security, people keep on somewhat like do lot of trials and catch it very easily. But hardware security is little more difficult to catch. And that's why this topic is very prominent and very important for today's discussion among all the intelligent people across here. And rightly, Professor Mahapatra has chosen the topic to touch hardware security in terms of Internet of Things. And our department always it's trying towards delivering the best of its research and development outputs in terms of this such professional development programs. And we all are united to work together to give something which is more important, more relevant, not today, for tomorrow also. So that's how this course is important in today's scenario. And our department has a center for IoT and embedded technologies, where we have IoT, artificial intelligence, and all other allied technologies together, and we all work together towards meeting that. So I feel all of you will make the best out of this course, and hardware security is one of the most emerging and best things that you can do on product development and research. And thanks to the coordinating team, Professor Mahapatra sir and Professor Ayskant, for taking away this activity in a very noble cause of research and development. So thank you all for attending this course. I wish you will have a very pleasant learning throughout the few sessions that's going ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts with us. Now I would like to invite Professor Santanu Pariya, sir, Dean SRIC, NIT Rourkela. He is instrumental in consultancy, continuing education, sponsor project, and R&D activities at NIT Rourkela. Sir, I request you to share some of your valuable thoughts with us. Please.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Director, sir, and coordinator of this course, Professor K.K. Mahapatra, Professor Swine, and our distinguished speaker of this course, Professor U.C. Puti and Professor D.P. Acharya, our colleagues and participants and other distinguished participants or the other our speakers, distinguished speakers are there. So good morning to everyone, and I welcome everyone to this session on behalf of NIT Rourkela as well as the SRIC cell of NIT Rourkela. SRIC is basically the sponsor research and continuing education. We give a administrative support for conducting such type of courses in this institute. And as far as this knowledge sharing session, basically there are several such type of courses are conducted in our institute every month there are several courses are conducted, and as far as this funding agency and the other agencies which are basically supporting us to conduct this course, and as Professor K.K. Mahapatra mentioned that as per the NEP 2020, so basically our objective is to share the knowledge, and this is basically also our objective of teaching profession, that we should share our knowledge among our peers so that we can learn more. So this course, I think it will be a very good knowledge sharing session among the faculty of different institutes come over here, as well as our institute faculty and other invited speakers are there from national and international level. I hope it will be a very good knowledge sharing session. And as far as our electronics and communication department is concerned, as HOD in charge and coordinator of this course, Professor K.K. Mahapatra mentioned that we have expertise in several areas in our department, in this ECE department. So this area also they have very good expertise, and coordinator of this course also a HAG professor of this institute, and he has a good and long experience in this area. So I hope that he will and his colleague will share all their whatever knowledge they have gathered during the years, and there will be also some hands-on training, I think. So the from combination of these course as well as the lab session, I hope it will be a very good learning experience of the participants. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable knowledge with us. Now, I would like to invite our Honorable Director, Professor K. Uma Maheswar Rao, sir, to address the gathering. He hardly need any introduction. He is a man of distinct vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an ideal of knowledge and inspiration to all of us. Sir, I would be grateful if you could share some of your experiences with us. Please, sir.
Thank you very much. And the dignitaries on the dais, course coordinator Professor K.K. Mahapatra, and co-coordinator A.K. Swine, Professor Shantanu Parya, the Dean Shrik, Professor U.C. Pati, and Professor D.B. Acharya. I'm really, at the outset, I'm sorry that I'm not able to join you physically, because I have another meeting which is scheduled at 10 o'clock though. The other desktop is really connected with that one. I'm just waiting for my turn there to speak while I'm speaking here. So no, this has possible. This is a solid example. It's an example of what are all things which are there on internet. I'm just trying to put it in the reverse, which Professor D.P. Acharya stated. Reverse engineering. It's like Internet of Things is nothing but everything is there on internet. Things on internet. Okay, so now it's all connected with various the devices and then the network. So now, since I'm just there on two different networks, one is a global network where this the global meeting is webinar is going to, it has started already at the other end and the other computer. Now I'm here. So now, as far as the ATAL program on the IoT is concerned, it is the most important aspect now. The reason is that there is nothing which is not there on internet, right from the health records from the hospitals to the your car details with the manufacturers and your in the cities the bills and everything. And as far as the institution is concerned, every single detail of the student, faculty, staff, and everything is there now on internet. When so such a millions of data of every single person is there on the internet, the question of the security, safety and security is an issue. And that is the one of the primary concerns on which this particular course has been really organized and designed. And I wish that The coordinators will take care of those particular issues and then see that the data which is there today on internet is safe and it is secure. There are so many incursions on our campus as well, right? Now the incursions are not local incursions. Incursions have become global because the data is now in the cloud. It's all cloud computing and then it's all there. And so now people are able to really break the cloud and then get into the information and then try to use it for various other wrong purposes or whatever the purposes that are there. Initially, maybe in 90s that we have really heard about RFIDs, that itself we thought that it is a greatest revolution where RFIDs, when it was first introduced in the institutions, in the libraries, every book has a barcode. And then we used to really, I'm a faculty member of IIT Kharagpur, we used to really get amazed that this RFID, the barcode is able to really give the details of that particular the book with everything, all the details. Now physical verification has gone with the RFIDs. And then not only that, the students who are right, just for mischief purpose or various other purposes, if they want to really take away the book without being issued, right, RFID is going to check and then say that yes, you are not really being issued this particular. This information was started, all this information was started in way 90s. And now today we have these smartphones, everything is on this phone itself. Such a humongous data is now there being available for everyone, irrespective of the person and then is the purpose. And then definitely there is going to be an issue of the safety and security and the proper utilization of the things which are now present on IoT. And with these viewers, I wish you all a very happy stay. And then right, we have the experts from the Department of Electronics and Communication, right, who will be communicating with you in all these few days and then share the ideas and then prepare you for making this world the most safe and secure. Thank you very much and have a nice time at NITrourkela. This is a beautiful time in the year. It's a little cold in the mornings, but then you can very well enjoy your stay here. Thank you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your energetic words. Now I would like to invite Program Co-Coordinator Professor Ayaskan Swai sir to propose the vote of thanks. Sir has been a key member of the VLSI design group and always taken active participant in research and teaching activities. He has lent invaluable support to organize this event. Please, sir.
Thank you, Lokamudra. Respected Director, sir, Dean Sri Professor Santanu Paria, sir, other dignitaries present on the dais, all the delegates participating in this FDP, dear faculty members, staff, students, and media personalities. A very good morning to one and all. It is my great honor to present the vote of thanks. On behalf of the organizing team, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed Director, Professor K. Umamaheshwar Rao. Despite of his busy schedule, he was present with us online and enlightened us with his valuable thoughts. I heartily thank our Dean, Sri Professor Santanu Paria sir and his team for always supporting and guiding us to conduct such continuing education programs that add value to the teaching and student community. I am also grateful to HOD EC department for his continuous support and advice for conducting such events that increase our department's vision and outreach activity. A special thanks to all the speakers, especially Professor D.P. Acharya and Professor Yusipati, Professor A.K. Turuk and Professor B.D. Sahu sir, and all other distinguished speakers who are agreed to part of this FDP and spend their valuable time to enlighten our participants about their research experience on IoT and its security. Also, we are thankful to the Chair IEEE Rourkela subsection, Professor K.K. Mahapatra sir, for the technical co-sponsorship of IEEE and Dean Alumni Relations for allowing this event to be part of the Diamond Jubilee celebration of NIT Rourkela. I am thankful to all the media persons and our PRO Ms. Archana Gupta for helping us in creating wide publicity for this ICT sponsored program in both electronic and social media. I also thank all our faculty colleagues, staff, especially Mr. PPK Patro, Mr. Sam, Mr. Iswar, and PhD student Jagannath Joy, and others who have forwarded their helping hands to make this inauguration successful. Also, thanks to Lopamudra for the nice anchoring. Finally, I would like to thank all of you for finding time to be with us today and making this event a grand success. Thank you once again. Thank you.
I'll just add one last line. Thank you, Askant, for 3 words, for his time, for his efforts and patience. He has become sort of an unsung hero, but he has done almost everything in this particular short-term course. So please give him a big hand.
Thank you, sir. The inauguration ceremony is now come to an end. It's time for a tea break. Kindly join us for tea and snacks. After that, the session will be conducted as per the schedule. Once again, I express my heartily thanks to all of you for joining us today. Thank you and thank you all.